y'all doing? I hope that you had a relatively simple time navigating this hellscape that we're in. Let's get to talking. It is absolutely trifling in the news, absolutely trifling. Every day that you wake up is something different, it's something new, and we're here to break it down. We're here to break it all down. Make sure that you go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression and listen to the podcast episode that I just put up there on Tuesday. Get your life and get extra content, get early content. We're gonna start out with beautiful and fun things to begin this video because we got some really twisted we got some crazy stuff that's going on, all right? But first, let's talk about the fact that Euphoria is indeed coming out, I think, this weekend. And I just wanted to post this picture that a lot of people are circulating on social media. They said that Maddie's over here in school without one goddamn pencil, without a backpack, without anything. And with no books, no loose leaf paper, no agenda, nothing. She's just waltzing through the hallways. And I will not stop saying this. Every time I see Euphoria, see a trailer about Euphoria, I wonder what the hell their grades are. I wonder what the grades are, how they have so many. That's every TV show though. Like how they had like 30 minutes between classes, 45 minutes to walk the class. I'm like, God damn. What school did y'all go to? Moving along though, to raise your spirits up a little bit, I wanted to show you some pictures of some beautiful men. Jonathan Majors is out here. Now, I guess he did the Actors Roundtable or something. It was in the Hollywood Reporter or something. Anyway, he's fine. That's all I wanted to say. Andrew Garfield was in it too. I think Peter Dinklage was doing something as well with them. So I just wanted to let y'all know, remind y'all that Jonathan Majors is fine. And he is, you know what rhymes with fine? Yeah, mine. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I don't know what's going on here, but I approve of the message. Apparently, this is him rehearsing on the set of some movie, girl. Don't ask me. All I want to show y'all is that mustache and that body is giving exactly what it needs to give. And also, the last person I'll be showing you is Keenan. I don't know what you're doing, where you're at. You seem like you were relaxing. You said you was in Sydney. I don't know if you were chilling with Dory. She said that she was at 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, right? Either way, I would like the GPS to take me there as well. That's all I'm gonna say on that one, all right? Now, remember what I said about Mordo? I'm literally trying not to, I'm trying not to laugh at this shit. I'm like really about to cry. Remember what I said about Mordo from Multiverse of Madness looking like Tyler Perry, like I said, was in the back scribbling down some notes for wardrobe. That wig, that piece that was sitting on top of Mordo's head, you know, we really disapproved of that message, okay? One of y'all users on Twitter, I don't even know where it originated. One of y'all users did this, and and you know, they say, Monique, why would you laugh at that? Because this shit is funny. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They said that shit was the diary of a mad black wizard. And I'm like, you just, okay, we gotta move on because I'm gonna start crying laughing. Like, diary of a mad black wizard, bitch. He doing this shit, bitch. He finna take you to another hairdresser, bitch. Jump through the portal, bitch. Anyway, that shit was funny. Something else that was funny was the fact that Tristan Thompson put this all on his Instagram story. Today, the paternity test results reveal that I fathered a child with Marley Nichols, whatever the hell, how you pronounce her name. I take full responsibility for my actions. Now that paternity test has been established, I look forward to amicably raising our son. I sincerely apologize to everyone I've hurt or disappointed through this ordeal, both publicly and privately. Chloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache. The heartache and humiliation. That shit is so funny to me because I'm like, you're literally putting this all on your Instagram story for millions and millions of people to see, bitch. But I know, like I said on Twitter, I know that she was somewhere just in the dark, you know, in a corner, cuddled up with her pillow, reading this shit. Like, oh my God, he really does mean it this time. Like, he's like, you don't deserve the way I have treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you. And in all actuality, it's like, you know, we know the whole thing is BS, but I'm just like, that particular sentence, my actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you. But they have. But they actually have. They have definitely lined up. She is there, always will be. When you finish having your misadventures, you can go right on back. You can go right on back. I'm sure she'll pay for anything, do anything you want. Of course your actions have lined up with the way that you see her, sweetie. I have the utmost respect for you, regardless of what you may think. Again, I'm so incredibly sorry. That shit is embarrassing, girl. That shit is embarrassing. And what's really embarrassing is that Chloe still has not deleted this tweet about Jordyn Woods dragging her ass. You are the reason my family broke up. But it's the fact that, like, I know that she's picking out which outfit she's gonna wear when she meets him at the door. Like at the end, like I put on Twitter, like at the end of the music video to Foolish by Ashanti, like I know that she's trying to pick out which outfit she's gonna wear when she answers the door when he come back. So it's just like all of this shit, and this tweet about Jordyn Woods is still up. Like this entire thing is so embarrassing. Like for me personally, I don't understand. Well, I think all that relationship shit is stupid anyway, just in general. But I'm just like, why don't you just fuck the people you want to fucking just move on? Like, why y'all have to tie yourselves to these people? None of y'all know how to be in a functional fucking relationship, period. It's like, y'all not good at that shit. Y'all don't understand yourselves well enough to be in a relationship, period. Why don't y'all just fuck and keep it moving? Just fucking keep it moving. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Neither does Tristan, apparently. He don't get that shit either. He doesn't understand. He can't wrap his mind around. He can't wrap things up either. So it's just corny, all around corny. And like I said, the only people I feel bad for in these situations are the kids, are the babies, are the children who have to be brought up in this fucking chaos. Y'all don't know what y'all want to be or do. Jason Derulo, Jason Derulo, Jason Derulo. So drawing from what I've seen on social media, this is how I understand the story to be. I guess some people saw Jason Derulo walking around somewhere, child, and they said, "Hey Usher, F you, bitch," or something like that. And you can watch what happens. Hey, Usher, fuck you, bitch. So Jason said, "What you bitch?" He said, "What you say? What you say? Bitch? What you say?" And here's a video of him talking to Speedy on Complex, I think, about just the fact that he does possess those hands, and he's not afraid to use them.
Bruh, I would literally knock you out. like just because I sing, you know, and I enjoy myself, you know, more than the average person, I would literally knock you out. Like we are not the same. We're not from the same place. Like I would literally knock you out.
So yeah, I guess, you know, the next time y'all think this shit is sweet when it comes to Jason Derulo, just because he does, you know, cute little TikToks, and just because he sings and he has his little signature sign on when he comes on the track, you know, just because he may give y'all sweet, beautiful melodies with his voice, does not mean that he won't mollywop your ass. Does not mean that he will not roundhouse kick your ass like he's Kim Possible, bitch. You better keep it cute. You better keep it cute. And I think a lot of platforms like to report this story as like, oh, he was mad because he was mistaken for Usher. And it's just like, that's not why he was mad. Y'all were literally messing with his ass. Like, bitch, you knew his ass was not Usher. You were over here saying, fuck you, bitch. Like, you are playing with the wrong one. You just played with the wrong one. And what you got as your prize, what you started eating, you know, what you dove into sitting on your plate was a knuckle sandwich, baby. And you probably weren't expecting that, bitch. Neither was I. I was like, God damn, but like, just mind your business. Look at this headline that I saw. Aaliyah's new album, Unstoppable, drops this month featuring Drake, Chris Brown, and Future. And it's just crazy when you think about the fact that like the same uncle or whatever, same fan, whatever, that was like watching Aaliyah go through this abuse or facilitating that shit, whatever, you know, whatever it was, it's the same, they're the same people who are making this fucking album happen with her older music, with these weirdo industries, you know, abusive, crazy, violent ass niggas in the music industry. Like, it's just weird. I don't know how to feel about it. I understand that maybe Aaliyah fans will be conflicted because like this was unheard music, but it's still with these weirdo niggas on the track. I don't like that shit. And the weird, I don't know. Do any of y'all, I don't know how to say this, but I'm gonna just say, do any of y'all get like weirdo predator, what makes sense, but still like weird vibes with the way that they like talk about Aaliyah? Like the way that some of these niggas in the industry talk about Aaliyah, I think if you even look up some of the shit that Timbaland and all them shit, like he was saying about Aaliyah, that shit comes off as weird. It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know how to explain it fully. I hope that I'm making sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It feels weird to me. It feels weird to me. Sorry. I don't know. I want to know what y'all think about that shit because I don't like it. I don't like it. So I want to end this video with some bad news and some good news, okay? Let's start with the bad news. The bad news is that we all gonna die. And the good news is that we all gonna die. Get me out of here. Apparently, along with the flu-rona, which is like a double infection of flu and coronavirus, there is another variant coming out. It's the IHU variant found in France. Now, we have to be careful when we talk about it though, because researchers at the Mediterranean Infection University Hospital Institute, IHU, say it is too early to speculate on virological, epidemiological, or clinical features of this IHU variant based on these 12 cases. So yeah, they're saying that we shouldn't be worried about that shit. That's what they're saying. The WHO was saying, well girl, it's fine, like we don't have to worry about that shit. It's just hard to believe, like WHO, we talk about like, especially the CDC, because the CDC, I feel like that shit has been purchased by lobbyists at this point. I'm gonna put out a video on this shit. It's older, I'm gonna still release it anyway, because this is coming from the White House, the chief White House correspondent. Her name is Caitlin Collins. She said the CDC has updated its isolation guidance. They still don't recommend a rapid test after 5 days, but say if you take one and it's positive, isolated people should continue isolating for 5 more days. Those who leave isolation are urged not to fly on planes or eat in restaurants. The updated guidance appears to contradict Dr. Walensky's claim to CNN last week that we wouldn't change our guidance based on the results of rapid tests. So it's like all of this fucking confusion and craziness and prioritizing what corporate wants and making sure that everybody take they, you know, broke sick asses back to work. Like that's what they saying. They said we don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. We know we said isolate for 10 days, but now we saying 5. It's like all this fucking confusion is going on, and we got somebody at the head of government who is acting like this.
Because all Americans get those free COVID tests.
It's like, do you know where you at, Joe? Do you know where you at? Do you know who you are? Do you know that you're president? Do you understand what time of day it is? Do you know what day of the week it is? Do you know what year it is? I know we just jumped to 2022. It might be a little more difficult to write on the papers that your ass don't be signing. But it's just like, you know, what's going on? Get me out here. That's literally all. Get me the fuck out of here. On that note, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out my Patreon at patreon.com/AdrianExpression. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your week, and also make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
Give me your wig. Give me your wig. Give me your wigs. You don't know what to do with it. Give me your wig.